was a strange outfit. My mission so far is quite vague. The results of the examination of Simon Kane, who is a person of remarkable longevity according to some sources, could overturn the basis of modern thanatology and the scientific views on death in general. However, even if this immortal dragon exists, the fact of his existence on its own will not cancel the authorities' order to close our laboratory. I'll need to find a way of getting into close contact with him. If Simon, a man of power and authority, should find my interest insulting, it'll be hard to persuade him to write a new page in the history of the teaching about the laws of vital processes. Okay. Day 1, by the end of which the Bachelor will have to begin his fight with a truly undefeatable foe. Okay, let's go ahead and make ourselves a new save file for this one. Alright, we got a bed for resting, papers for reading. Alright, I got a scalpel as a weapon. Oh, look at all that gold that I've got there. Clothes, got drugs, got rations. What is that? Some water as a ration. Other oil can, kerosene. Okay. Let me see him be up. Oh, there we go. Head downstairs. Where does it want us to go at this point? I guess it's not telling us anywhere in particular to go at all at this point. We'll just kind of wander around. Oh, hey, darling, what's your story?
I felt that you would come.
Did these sounds from the outside wake you too? A terrible laugh that was, wasn't it? And something cracked so loudly. No, I heard nothing. It seems some strangers are there in the backyard. I don't think they have some wrongdoing on their minds, but I have a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid to come out to them. I hope they get away soon and stop disturbing our sleep. I'd like to thank you for your hospitality. I hope you didn't feel any lack of something, because I'm very happy that you are here. Daniel, did you? Could you tell me where your ruler lives, Simon, or how do you know who I am? Glory is the messenger, moving ahead of the man. A celebrity of the capital. Bachelor Dankovsky, founder of the Tanathika. You fight death. Of course we've heard about you. The glory is not deserved yet. I hope I will be able to become worthy of it when I meet your ruler. Death. So that's the enemy you chose for yourself. Isn't it hard? I think nobody has managed to defeat that evil yet. Millions of doctors defeated on certain singular occasions. My enemy is worse. It is death itself, no singular case of death. I don't understand. I can barely understand it myself. Perhaps death only seems inevitable for us. Maybe it is nothing more than a whim of will that has made this world what it is. Now that's a question. So where's the key to my victory? It isn't far. The Canes live in the Horns on the Bridge Square. But let me give you a piece of advice. Go on. Simon has two younger brothers. The elder of them, George, is called the Judge by the people. Visit him first. He isn't asleep. He'll teach you how to speak to Simon. The younger of them is Victor. His daughter, Maria, would also like to see you. That is probably important. Was it she that knew about my revival? Yes, she told me secretly. Communicating with her is easy. Maria is that kind of person. She is quite impudent, but that's just how the Canes are. It was Maria that told me she'll help you defeat death. That's just exactly what she said. Some coincidence, perhaps. Alright, I'll do that. Go, and I'll prepare everything for your return. Do come back after you speak to the Canes. They'll probably do a lot of things that will puzzle and put you on your guard. I will have some advice that will help you, if you need it. Okay, I'll come back. Alright. Simon Kane lives. So, we already have a better understanding of exactly what the story setup is for this guy. doctor who's trying to cure death. It's cool. Alright. So we'll head over and talk to her. If we can find the exit. That's a cool painting. Alright, babe. How do I get out of your house? Through the front door. Clever. No one would think to look there. Whoa, those creepy guys. Ooh, it's a different, it's a different setting, too. It looks like we're in the middle of the night. Instead of, that weird twilight.
Stop, my friend. Listen, I have a few words to tell you about the circumstance of time and place. These are just technical information. It has nothing to do with the matters at stake, but it is a tradition to tell the actor what to do when he comes onto the stage. Otherwise, he'll fall off it.
Who are you? Who are you?
One of the actors of a tragic pantomime. However, that has nothing to do with the matter either. You want to listen?
I am listening.
Time is passing. To freeze it or turn it back is impossible. Day comes after night and vice versa. While you are doing something in one place, something else is going on in another. Don't think that people will wait for you. Some events can be irrevocably missed.
What conclusions are to be drawn from this?
You need to regularly visit all the places that can be of interest to you. There you'll meet people that will play a role in your fate. Distinguish them from the ordinary citizens is easy. All the others are the extras, the background, the crowd.
And this has always been so.
Yes, but you should avoid such extremities. The paradox can be made clear. You ought not to pay too much attention to the lives of these adherents, and you shouldn't be too disdainful of the lives of the masses. Both can lead to tragedy.
Why is that?
This world has such a thing as reputation, the most subtle and important instrument. The state of the world that surrounds you depends on your reputation. The world is a mirror, isn't it? A low reputation will get you into a lot of unnecessary trouble.
For example?
Oh, need I say? You have your imagination, don't you? Everything will change, from the mystical things to such elementary things such as the people's opinion about you. A lot of important things will depend on this, such as the number of enemies, prices, bad dreams. Isn't that enough?
A sorry picture you draw. And how do I maintain my reputation?
Come on, stupid questions. As you do everywhere. Don't kill, don't lie, don't betray, don't steal, don't covet, don't insult, not found, not a thief. These rules are the same everywhere. In a critical situation, some philanthropic deed will help. Something done, risking your life for the good of someone.
I understand.
Really? Well, I don't understand a thing of what's going on here. However, that doesn't matter. In any case, we don't advise you to be too careful with human life. Don't trust people too much. In fact, trust no one. Not even me. One who trusts everyone is risking to be cheated.
But one who trusts no one gets cheated twice. That I know from experience. Okay, so it looks like you definitely are supposed to play this this version before the other one. Hey babe, what's up? Oh, I guess I want nothing. Okay. Because they actually take some time to explain the gameplay mechanics in this story. Most respectable Bachelor, please be so kind as to linger for a minute. Your dialogue with me won't take much time, especially because time stops during dialogues. If it is important, of course. Our dialogue is extremely important. It is connected with the rules of the game. What game, man in a mask? I'm no actor. Of course, you are a living man. You need to eat, sleep, and drink. You suffer from pain, wounds, and diseases, just like a living man. You need to rest to be able to continue properly. You can make mistakes. That proves my human nature very nicely, doesn't it? If I may, I will draw your attention to the importance of watching your state. If you get dizzy or it becomes hard for you to move, check it up. In critical situations, vital processes move faster than in everyday life. I knew a person who died of stress, but his diagnosis was starvation. Such things happen. I can testify that as a medic. Is it worth reminding such a wise man of the fact that hunger is filled with food? Food is sold in shops, and shops are situated in ordinary houses and are marked with signs. However, sleeping is more complicated. You are only allowed to sleep in beds and only in private residences. I am sorry, but that is how our world is. Yes, the world is unjust. And quite stupid, if I may point out. Speaking of trade, different shops will sell the same items at different prices. Make sure you don't get cheated. You can also barter items with civilians out on the street. There are some things that seem very trivial, but some will give their blood for it. Blood, you say? Yes, blood. I don't dare teach you, but if you want to ease the pain of an ill person, just come up to him and give him the required medicine, and you'll see quite clearly how he gets better. If an ill person falls asleep, then he's on his way to restoration, right? Or on his way to the country of eternal oblivion. Even if that is so, easing the pain will bring you the reputation of a benefactor who can spare a valuable painkiller or some other medicine for a passerby. Anything else? No, nothing for the time being. Show me the way to Simon's house. Turn left now, then walk along the alley to the very end. There you'll see the square of bridges and 3 private residences. Simon lives in the one that is closer to the river. Thank you. Well, that would have made the game significantly easier if I had started with a proper character. But when they give you, a lineup of 3 characters side by side with no description other than the starting prompts, you kind of just assume that it's up to your own discretion. To be fair, I guess it probably is up to your discretion if you like if you've already played the game before and you're starting a new game, maybe you want to just jump right into the second act. Wow, look at this church here. It's quite something. Ooh, what is that thing? It's that weird spiky thing that's marked out on the map. Alright, let's look for Simon's house here. That's Simon's. We don't want to talk to him yet. We want to talk to his children first. Oh, there's some trees. That must be where all the leaves are coming from. Okay. Atmosphere remains the strong point of this game. Great music, great visuals. A broken mirror. Or is it a painting of a broken mirror? It's hard to tell. Ugh. Some gruesome artwork in here. Nice cozy fire. Oh nope, those are broken mirrors and they're all over the place.
No, those who have fewer passions and more virtues are differentiated by the greatness of spirit from the vulgar people. Only those who have really great plans.
That is a ridiculous dress. For absolutely no explicable reason, it has 2 unfortunately placed daisies on the
I feel feverish.
on the bosom.
Have you met anything strange on your way?
Pretty much every single thing is something strange in this game. You look more like an adventurer than a doctor. I am an adventurer. I saw you in a dream. Don't flatter yourself. My wishes have nothing to do with that. I simply saw you take us all by the throat. That's mean. But it's honest. By the way, what's so bad about it? The strong manipulate the weak when they want to. Then it is all in my hands.
It has come out of the ground. We have been burying the bones incorrectly for all these years.
I have something to tell you, Bachelor Dunkovsky, but I dare not until you meet my Uncle George. Otherwise, he'll rip my tongue out for disclosing a secret. You have some severe morals in your family. They are much more serious than you think. We are not playing toys here, are we? Speak to my uncle, for all that is sacred, and come back to me. Otherwise, my heart will be torn apart because of the weight. Okay, I won't risk losing your heart. Where is your uncle now? He is here, next door. You can even reach him with your arm. Enter the wing that is closer to the river. Its roof has the shape of a crown. I'll be back soon. Now, it's interesting that... Man, all this creepy artwork. And a creepy rocking horse. It's interesting to me that the main character in both chapters that we've tried to play so far... Oh. This is, I guess time's passing? Is that why it's lighter outside? Since it's a real-time game. It's interesting that the main characters seem to just, like, totally be okay with the oddities of the people that are encountering. Is this the house where the uncle is? Let's see. Like, everyone's just acting extremely odd, and the main character's like, hey, that's cool. You know, like, not asking any questions like, why are you talking so strange, or anything like that. What is that? Oh, it's a person sculpture upside down, huh. You must be, Uncle George.
I hear rustling.
A famous Dr. Dankovsky. Your arrival is a great honor for us. Victor Kane at your service.
Daniel Dankovsky at yours.
I can predict that things that have become ordinary for us will probably make you feel discomfort or even disgust. I would like to smoothen that impression. You know, our small society has fallen out of the continuous round of events that the rest of our country is experiencing. Time leaves us out.
What do you mean?
I mean the traditions. Games that we play with passion will most probably be of no interest to you. People could seem eccentric, naive, or even somewhat deranged. Please, take it easy on us. Don't judge us too strictly.
I was just talking about this, actually. I will try not to disappoint you. I hope we'll be able to work together in an atmosphere of mutual trust.
As if something pulls me against my will.
George is waiting for you, my friend. The news he has for you will be unexpected. I ask only one thing. Do not rush to reject his request.
What does he want from me?
He'll explain better. We cherished hopes for your coming. The echo of these hopes impelled him to ask you to solve quite a complicated problem.
Like what?
The task doesn't really concur with your specialty, but we have reliable information that the only person that can help our family is you.
Okay, I'll speak to George. That was what I was intending to do when I came in here. This is George's house. Yeah, it's getting lighter every time I come outside, so I'm assuming that... Is George in Simon's house? Like, because I don't see him marked on the map. There's the cathedral. This is the lady. Residence of Victor Kane. This is George Kane. Simon Kane's. Oh, okay. I thought this was Simon Kane's house. I was in the wrong one the whole time. Okay.
The town will accept death from the murder of Simon. This is doubtless.
Most respected doctor, we've been expecting you with great impatience. You need not state the details of your matter. We Kanes know of your works and are prepared to render you any assistance possible. The more sorrowful it is for me to inform you of the fact that